person right now. Are we on air yet?
Yes, you're on the air.
Oh, it doesn't say I'm on air. Wait a minute. Is that Constance? How in the world did she get this? I can't eject a person. Hey, Constance, you're gonna watch it on YouTube.
I'm at work.
Okay, so go back and go to YouTube.
Okay.
How did this link? Okay. All right, so we're live. I know I look crazy. I'm in my car. I've been running around like a chicken trying to get this money to buy these tickets for conference. So that's what I'm doing right now. Tonight we have our celebrity guest. I'm going to call her a celebrity. She's going to be modest and say she's not, but she is in our world. She's a celebrity. She is the loyal customer queen. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I just want you to give a little brief introduction of yourself, who you are, how long you've been in this business, and then we'll just shoot right into the questions that we're going to get into tonight.
Alrighty, well, I'm Carissa, and thank you for having me on tonight. I am in New Jersey. I've been with It Works since February of 2012, so it's been 3.5 years, and I'm a school diamond.
Woo! Awesome. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm trying to like multitask with going into it's okay. Basically what we want to know is since you have had so much success with getting loyal customers, we want to try to find out some of the methods to your madness, you know, some of the tricks of the trade of the things that you do, whether it be blitzing, social media, email, whatever you decide. Tell us a little bit of what it is that you actually do to get loyal customers. How do you work your business?
Well, my business has worked a lot of different ways. Since I've been doing this for so long now, my business first started off with my warm market, which was my family and friends through rap parties and them having rap parties and a whole lot of local blitzing with cards everywhere. Family members taking cards back to wherever they are to work and things like that. I had them leaving cards places blitzing for me. And then it went into social media on top of that and parties still all the time, probably 2 or 3 a week, or it would be on the weekends and I would line them up like every 3 hours apart. And then from there, it went into vending events and doing vending events every weekend or twice a week or things like that to then build my clientele and build my prospects back up to then getting more and more and more in. So now it's based off social media. It's still based off local blitzing, and it's also based off of vending events because I still do those a lot and building relationships with other networking people, with other business owners. No matter if it's network marketing or if it's just a business in general, I have networking with them as well. So that also helps me with getting more customers and with also being connected with more people by just networking basically.
Okay, so would you say that when you probably first started this business, were you kind of reserved or have you always been pretty outgoing?
No, I never been reserved. I did network marketing before this, so I've done 2 other companies before. The first one, I just pretty much put in like $500 for the starter kit, done nothing with it, but just use products because it cost too much and nobody else wanted to get in it. The second one, I made money, but it was only in like a direct sales type of environment that I was making the money with. So I made like maybe $1,500 or so my first month, and after that, it was just like womp because basically it was direct sales. It was a one-time purchase, and it wasn't like something residually people would come back for. So when I got to this one, I already knew what I needed to do. I knew what network and marketing was about, and I knew the structure as to what I needed to basically accomplish. It's just being coachable at the same time and just saying, what do I got to do? And then I went and did it.
Okay, so you actually have the desire to work your business and you went after it. Nobody
I've always
was
been a
chasing you
workaholic.
down. Right, no one was chasing you down coming to look for you, trying to see if you blitzed today. Okay, so
No, it's always the opposite. I was following them and telling them when are we going or what are we doing today or something because I can't sit still. I got to do something. So that's what it was based off of me.
okay, so let's just say we're gonna do like a scenario of blitz, right? If
Hmm.
you're just out in public and let's just say you're talking to somebody or maybe you're following up, what are some of the things that you say to get people to be like, okay, I'll buy something from you? How do you
Uh,
approach?
okay, so I'm always have gear on of some type. Like this is my favorite hat. My hat has all my pins, all my accomplishments on it, except the triple diamond one because that's on my jacket. And then I love these hoodies. So I got like 2 or 3 of these. And so I'm always in my different gear, which is like a big help. I always have my car magnets on my car. My car is parked on purpose in certain spots so people can see it. And
Yes.
blitzing helps because I mean, I just really my blitzing is really just giving someone a card until they say something to me from me just giving them a card. I'm more based off people responding to me based off what they see. So I'll then go into details and tell you more to close you if you first show interest from my coupon, seeing what I'm wearing, or from my car magnet, if that's an in-person type of thing. Um, and then basically with closing, I mean, it's based off them being interested. I'm easy to tell you about these products. I'm passionate about what I'm telling you anyway, so it's not hard to basically get you to rap or to get you to have a party to get it free, like some sort of way. If you're interested, some sort of way is going to be either buying, having a party so you can get yours free, or becoming a loyal customer because it's cheaper for you. So those are my methods as to once you're interested, then okay, that's what we're going to go with. Either that or I have your contact information, and then when you're ready, then you can contact me. Or if you already know that you want to do it, then I'm going to ask you, okay, so when do you want to, if not today? And then from there, I have to have a date because if I don't have a date, then I don't have a date as to when to follow up. So it's basically in the air. So if they give me a date and tell me next week, then I'm gonna follow up with you next week and say, hey, how you doing? I'm just following up with you to see if you're ready to order today. And then if they say no, they need 2 more weeks. Okay, fine. I'll wait 2 more weeks and follow up again. So I need a date from them because that is basically what helps with closing, with you being able to get that information instead of just saying, well, okay, contact me when you're ready.
Right. So you don't leave the ball in their court.
Nope.
Okay, so this is another thing that I get all the time. People ask me all the time, like other than what do you say, how do you close, how do you seal the deal? How do you know what to offer someone? Do you lead with the rap every single time, or do you say, hey, we got some great products, and then just kind of let them go into it? How do you know which products to offer what person?
So, well, if it's in person, then it's always wraps first because you can't really say anything different unless you're eavesdropping or heard the conversation beforehand to see that something's going on different. Otherwise, social media wise, I'm not just giving you wraps on social media. You're getting stretch mark cream, you're getting defining gel, you're getting the wow, you're getting greens, you're getting thermal fit fat fighters, you're getting everything from me through social media. I'm giving you a variety because you never know somebody's interested in just something different from that. It can be just skincare or it can be just a lifestyle of weight loss. Like people that way people don't think that all we're about is just wraps and that's all they associate us with.
Okay. Okay. So, you don't just assume somebody needs to lose weight. Like you don't go up to a person and say, "Hey, girl, I got a great weight loss pill. You look like you could use it."
No, I'll start with the wraps, and if we're in a conversation at that point from you being interested, then that's when I'll recommend a defining gel to help with maximizing the results to use as a maximizing tool, and it's a sister to the wraps. So that's me maximizing my BV at the same time as them getting the best results. And then from there, then I'll go into showing them that we have other products that exist as well. So they'll hear about the skinny pack, they'll hear about the thermal fit, they'll hear about the greens, and they'll also hear my personal testimony of losing 60 pounds in 6 months. So if they are interested from that point as to losing weight, then yes, I'm going into it then.
Okay, good. I like what you said about maximizing your BV. So I get it a lot of the times. My team or even some of my sideline distributor friends, they'll say, well, I don't want to be pushy. When do you stop offering stuff? Like if you're offering the wraps and you're like, okay, I'm starting to get into too much money. I'm trying to upsell them. How do you know if you're offering too much, or what do you do? How do you maximize your BV? How do you do that?
Well, I had a way that I gotta find in the note, but I had a way that I would ask people like a few questions. It would be based on how much water they drink, if they're trying to lose weight, if they're trying to tighten, tone, and firm only, and that can actually break down to me exactly what they needed. And that was something I used to do that was really helpful for me. But at this point, if there is the way I do it is based off I know that you're interested in just this one type of thing. But at the same time, when they sign up as a loyal customer, they're getting a product brochure where they can see that we have more than just these couple of products. So it's not just, they can get wraps and defining gel and that's it. And maybe I didn't mention other stuff to them, but they'll still know about it through the product brochure. Like, I don't care where you're located, I'm shipping you a product brochure. You're going to get one. So everyone gets that from me, and everyone gets Blitz cards from me in the mail.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good tool. I hope you guys are taking notes. That's a good tool. So what would you say for 100%? You always tell your team, you always abide by this rule. The number one thing you do not want to do, or you don't want to, when you're blitzing or when you're trying to sign up loyal customers or when you're trying to seal a deal, what is it that you should not do, or what is mandatory every single time? What's your number one rule?
I always assume the sale. And I do that by saying, like I said, when are you joining? Are you interested in joining? I always, through social media, I always end everything with a question. I'm always the one leading the conversation. And that's through, actually in person too, I'm always leading the conversation. I never leave it open where I'm answering their questions and then it's just a dry wall. So it's based off whatever they ask me, I'll then end it with how does that sound? Because that way it keeps us interacting with each other. So if they just say something behind it like great, then I'm gonna say, okay, great, when would you like her? And then if they give me a date or they say they don't know, okay, do you have a roundabout date? That way I can follow back up with you at that time. So it's I pretty much tell my team, like, the most somebody can say to you is no. Like, you can't get scared for somebody to tell you no. It's not going to hurt your feelings or anything. I mean, people say no all the time. It's just, and then if it's on social media, like what they're going to do, come through the phone and hit you or something, like it's just no. So it's not hard to just basically assume the sale and at the same time ask that ending question instead of leaving it up to them to contact you when they won't. Now, I'll probably have my days that I'll be like, I'll have my whatever days, like I have those, of course, and I'll do that sometimes when somebody give me the runaround for a lot of times. I'll say, fine, you contact me when you're ready. And then from there, I pretty much have it in my head to keep promoting and keep doing different things where I know they're seeing it, and then they're going to contact me anyway because they see that different things exist. So I do a lot of product testing for different products. I'll break it down. I don't do a general broad product testing to like list everything. I break it down. It'll be a wrap one. It'll be a hair, skin, and nails one. It'll be a stretch mark cream one. Like each one is broke up. I don't do a broad one. And it makes it a bit easier to be able to get each one. And then I don't know, is there a specific question in reference to the oh yeah, that's the last question. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so what would you say, how do you get most of your customers? Is the majority of your business you're signing them up on your website? Are you calling it in? Are you using your phone? Are you using the app? What would you say is like the go-to tool, or how do you do this? Because I know we have some people that probably don't even have the app. They don't even know we got an app. They haven't even added it to their phone. So what would you say is the best way to be prepared, or how you are prepared to take orders? You have order forms, something like that. What do you do?
If they're in person with me, I'm signing them up through my website myself and write down their ID number and telling them, here's the information for you, here's the share website, things like that. If they're in person with me, I'm doing it. I'll have the order form there, but I'm not using it as a source of writing it down for that reason. I'm using it as a source for them to have exactly what they ordered for them to take with them. So it's not like something I'm using for my sources, no. And if it's online through social media, they're going on my website personally to do the order themselves. And unless they're having an issue and they actually can't get it to go through, then I'll do it for them by phone. Or if it's what's the word? If their credit cards don't, if their billing and shipping don't match, then I'll do it with them over the phone with customer service. But it's mostly 95% them doing it themselves, and that's only because I feel like they need to know how to navigate themselves through the website themselves so that they understand how to change the information if they ever need to edit their auto ships and all that type of stuff.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Okay, so just give us a typical day in the life of the Triple Diamond. How do you work your business? Because clearly you have a team. You got to be training. How are you still getting loyal customers? What do you do? What is your day like?
I stay in recruitment mode always. I've always been. And based off training goes based off whatever I continue to learn, they're learning at the same time. I keep it really simple with them, and they'll just basically learn the different tips or marketing strategic ways or things like that that I learn, and that's what I'll teach them. Or the different ways of speaking to people, how to close a sale, how to end all your questions with how to end all your answers back with a question, and that question be towards what you feel like that answer should be. So like my questions always end with them going to say, so how does that sound? And they just say great, good. Like I'm always going to know what that answer is going to be to have that next question ready. I have scripts for everything. My typical day, to be honest, is long. I wake up, kids go to school. I come back home about 8:30. I'll be on social media some point in time between that morning part of the day due to the fact that that's like the busiest time of the day. And then I'm pretty much sleep from like 9 to 12. And then I wake back up and I'm back on social media and I'm following up with people. I'm bad at writing down when people say that I'm supposed to follow up with them. So it's pretty much me scrolling back because usually their answer is within a week or 2 weeks from whenever we spoke. So I have to scroll back for a week or 2 weeks and just check all of them through text message or through phone or through social media and just follow up with everybody. And so that can be a little nerve-wracking, but I'm not organized, so that's my system. So that's usually the midday thing, and then I'm sending out my loyal customers their different their product brochures and blitz cards and things like that, shipping those things out to them. And some point in between there, I'm speaking with my team throughout the day. I give them one tip a day of some sort as to like a different task for them to do every day. It can be small. It can just be something that I've tested out as far as marketing goes that I want them to now try. And then from there, I mean, my social media is like an all-day thing. I network with different businesses all day. Not even It Works related, like boutiques, and they just sell any old type of stuff. I'm networking with a lot of them. I speak to a lot of them on a daily basis through different group chats. So, and then I pick the kids back up, and between this time of day, it's family time. I'm with them, but I'll be on my phone at the same time when someone needs me. And then crunch time is when they go to bed from 9 p.m. to 1 in the morning. I'm throughout social media. Blitzing happens whenever I take the kids out, or if I need to run errands during the daytime, that's when blitzing happens. But it's pretty much me following up with everyone throughout the day, or me posting on social media, or trying to find out different ways as to moving the business, or me thinking of different ways of moving. I mean, I have like at night between 9 and 1 is like my time where I can actually think. And that's when I'm able to think of different things and different ways of what to come up with next or what way I want to move next, because I'm somebody that needs to learn on a day-to-day basis. I am a sponge, but I don't like to absorb too much. So I may listen to one conference call and then I got to put that into play. And I won't listen to no more for like the next week until I'm finished putting that first thing into play, and then I'll go back and listen to the recording of the next. because I don't believe in just being that sponge and just keeping up with all that information, but then you're not actually utilizing it.
Right.
So, and yeah, and so that don't work for me to just have all that sticking in my head. Like when we go to conferences or different events and things like that, and a whole bunch of information gets in there, it drives me crazy because I'm like, oh my gosh, and now I gotta get rid of it somehow. I gotta start working on doing this. Da, 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 da. So I guess I'm just like I'm an all over the place type of person. I mean, I got ADD. I'm just like I can't sit still. I'm always doing something to get myself going, and it's just like I have no organized life with.
Yep.
But
I'm
at
the same way.
time, I'm driven. I'm just very driven. Like I'm money driven. I've been that way since I was 14 and can work. I've always been money driven. So I know how to get things accomplished, but at the same time, I know that there's always a deadline, and when that deadline comes, that's when I get into crunch time to make it. And I usually always do, but that's the way my mind is set for it.
Okay, so bonus question. I think we got 6 minutes. Bonus question. Everybody wants to know, how in the world did you get 70 loyal customers?
Mhm.
70 loyal customers in a time span of what, like 3 days?
Yep. And driving back home at the same time from Michigan.
Holy
Um,
smoking Jesus. Little baby Jesus. How did you do that? Please tell us. What were you doing? Did you sleep?
well,
Did you even eat?
I had a lot. Well, yeah. I mean, it was pretty much my same day-to-day routine that I do right now, but at the same time, driving home, I had about two other girls helping me because my social media, the data wasn't working for like hours coming home, so I was like going crazy. But I was able to. I have a lot of different. Like I said, I network with a lot of different businesses, so I know at least about 10 or 15 that I'm really cool with. And between that, I also know about 15 family members that. I mean, I'm the type of person that I'm very aggressive. So if I tell you I need you to do this for me, you're going to do it. So when we have promotions or we have anything happening, I'm like, look, I need you to put this on your page, or I'm tagging you in this. This is going to happen here. I need you to put this on your page. I need you as a customer today. I need you to start and sign up today. So it was based off that. Like everybody was going crazy over the sale. And then because I had a large connection through social media of people that I've contacted over and over for the last few months, that took a toll on me because I had to go through all my direct messages and I had at least about 200 of them. I copied and pasted to everybody the same message. And I could have had more than that, but my darn direct messages shut down on me and like 20 people didn't get through. And the messages showed back up like 2 weeks later. I was so mad. But between that, between Facebook inbox, between tagging everybody, every family member, telling them about the sale, and then at the same time, I had all these different businesses helping me with getting me customers as well. I even paid one girl to post it for me. She had like 2 million followers. I paid her to post it for me to help me out too. So I had them coming from everywhere. But at the same time, I had to explain to everybody what a loyal customer was. So that's the part that drove me crazy because, of course, if it was just simple as just order from my site, then yes. But explaining it, that was what drove me a bit crazy on it. So having those scripts and having everything ready to just copy and paste makes it a lot easier for you. So that's what did it for me. I mean, I did like 17 one day, 30 something the next. I think I did like 20 something the next day, and then they extended it, got like a good 10 more or something. I mean, I was ready for it to be over. When he extended it, I was ready to cry. So, but that was the month that I also went triple diamond. So I knew I had to push myself to do it. And I mean, it was just bananas. It was really ridiculous. It was everybody was like, I want it. So yeah, I have a long list of contacts of people to reach back to if I ever need to.
So I think, to me, what it sounds like is you've been planting seeds. Like some of these customers or some of these people that have decided to go ahead and go for the BOGO, you had already talked to them before. They aren't all brand new. You didn't get out there and go to Walmart and just sign up 70 loyal customers. You had been planting seeds for a while.
None of those people were me speaking face to face. I never got out to be able to blitz anybody face to face. Everybody was based off, um, maybe 50% was based off already hearing about it before, but never actually signed up with me. They just got the information from me and said, okay, thank you. And then next thing you know, now they're ready because I sent the
Right.
message to them. So that's definitely it.
I think persistence is definitely the key here.
Yeah.
Determination is definitely the key. So some of those people that are watching right now, if you're one of those that you're like, I just don't understand why I can't do it. Well, stop saying you can't. Just get up and go. I had to tell one of my girls last night, look, make it happen. Make it happen. Get out there. You go pump gas, talk to the guy that's pumping gas on the other side of you. Start sending messages to every single person you could possibly think of. And then eventually, I've got people that wait a year, literally a year. And then they won't come back talking about, okay, I'm ready. What?
Yep.
But
I had one
okay.
message me today from about a month ago, and we spoke, and I forgot all about her. And I guess she's been watching because what I do is everyone goes to my Facebook page from Instagram or any social media way, or even if they're in person. Everyone goes to my Facebook page if they're interested in being a distributor. Only distributors go to Facebook because that's where I post lifestyle, and Instagram gets ads. So if they're done with the ads, then they come to Facebook for my lifestyle side.
Okay, well, I really appreciate you giving us the tips and secrets to success, everything that's worked for you. I hope my team is out there taking notes. Y'all better be taking notes. This video is actually worth 1,000 points. I'm giving away a free vacation for a conference. Y'all gonna be sitting in the overflow because I'm in the overflow, but we gonna be there. This is
With
1,000
good
points.
seats and not a lot of people and nice and uncrowded.
Right. We don't got to stand in line to go to the bathroom. We don't got to pay for parking. So don't worry about it. If y'all tripping, don't worry about it. I will be in overflow and I'm going to turn up by myself if I got to. So I'm really excited. I'm so glad you decided to do this call with us. It was definitely a treat and I appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you in the future at conference because I'll be there.
No problem. And remember, no fear. Never have fear. Fear will knock you
Exactly.
down.
Let's go. All right. Well, I'm going to see if I can find somebody to end the call. Hopefully somebody's logging in and ending it soon. Because I'm on my phone. But if not, look, y'all can follow me. I'm getting ready to go into this meeting. So if you're watching, screenshot it. Send me the email for the 1,000 points. If you're a new distributor and you're trying to figure out how in the world you're going to make this happen, I hope you were taking notes because she gave some good tips. I'm on my way to, I got to buy my ticket too. Take my
Yes,
bank
that's what you
card.
got to get done. Get that done.
Yeah, I know. They're going to shut me out of, make sure I got the right thing. Hey, there's a kid.
Yep, they found me. I got the 30 minutes done now.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
All righty. You're welcome. Enjoy your night.
All right. You too.
Bye.
Oh, let me see. All right. So I don't know if we're still live or what is happening right now. Let me see. Angela, are we still live? What's going on? Somebody send me a message in the group. Did somebody log in? I need somebody to log into my account and end this training. Let me see. Where's the messages? Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Let me see. Are we still live? Oh, God. So does that mean yes, we are still live? At least answer the question for me so I can know. Oh, I'm still live. Okay. Angela, I just sent it in this group message. Can you see where I sent it or no? Let me see. So apparently, I'm at the wrong location for the meeting. I don't know where it's at now. Golly, I thought you guys were communicating this behind the scenes. Okay, anywho. So what'd you guys think of the training? Was it awesome or what? I know, I thought so too. Hopefully I don't get ran over out here. I gotta find out where my meeting is gonna be held. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be. I thought it was over here. Maybe it's at a different location. Let's see. I know I'm still live, Angela. I need you to log into Google and end the call. So I thought we said that already. You're gonna log into Google, literally, like a Google account with the one I just gave you. Then you're gonna go into the call. Matter of fact, you don't even have to do that. Here, I'll send you the link. You can just go into this. Let me see. This is what I get for like triple booking things going on in my life. Oh no, that's not gonna. I don't know if that. Click that link and see if it works.
You done? Okay, so. Oh wait, we're off air. It says off.
Did you? So was it ever on air?
But no, wait, but
Yeah, it does say off air.
yeah, it says off air.
Okay, but
We can just still hear you though. Oh wait, we're off air. Did you?
okay, can you like exit the? Hold on, let me get out of the call. Hold on.
We can just still hear you though. Oh my god. I don't know.
Okay, can you like exit the? Hold on, let me
Yeah,
get out of the call.
Are you still watching it?
No, it's off now.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah, it's off.
Okay, hang up.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, your face is still on it.
Oh no, just so now you're on YouTube Live.
Oh my goodness.
You're on YouTube Live.
Wait, I don't want to be on YouTube. My shiny forehead.
Okay. Did you just wow?
I did. So how do we get out of here?
Okay. Give me the
I don't know.
Give me the laptop.
I don't do Google Hangouts.
Are you already on Felicia's thing? Or
Who'd you sign in on?